tick, tick, boom. Who bringing the noise? Go baby, we bringing our toys.
What's going on, YouTube? All right, team, let's take a look at the chart and see what you didn't see today if you were day trading. Okay, everybody thinks they know where SPY's going. I went on Twitter, I went on TikTok, I went on Instagram, I went on Facebook, guys, and I go check out what people are doing. And every single day, it almost seems that everybody wants to do the opposite of what the stock is doing. Guys, charts don't lie. All you have to do, guys, is look at your moving averages, okay? That's what Wall Street does, okay? I heard some people losing money, and I read in a lot of these places how they picked the wrong contracts. They thought it was going that way, but it went the other way. Look, if you use my indicator, you'll know exactly where it's going, okay? This is one of the major tools that Wall Street uses. This is why I created this thing, so that I don't have to keep guessing. I don't have to subscribe to somebody who tells me, hey, unusual options activity. The big money is buying X amount of millions of shares of whatever, and then everybody goes chasing, guys, okay? So let's go through what happened today, and I'm going to show you what you should have done. My first rule, guys, unless I have an overnight, which overnights are very risky, you have to be careful, okay? But my rule is the first 30 minutes of the day, okay? I do not trade. So make sure you guys watch what's going on, but block it out. You're going to be trading against computers, guys. If you're that fast, then hey, I want to learn from you. Show me. But this volatility, down, then up, rejection across, then back down, and then finally they settle out and they start heading up, guys. Okay. Now I have another indicator that I'm going to show you after we go through with SPY that tells me what is going on with the buys and sells. Don't you want to know if somebody came in and just started buying a boatload of SPY, a boatload of Microsoft? Okay, so very simple, guys. Okay, we had an entry here that started at about 10 a.m. on the 2-minute chart if you play in the 2-minute. If you're on the 5-minute, then we're going to look at that as well. Okay, but the labels tell me when to enter, guys. Okay, now I want to show you with an info line that's available here on TradingView if you're using it. Okay, here it is. It's the third one down, guys. You select that, okay, and you mark every day when you're done with the stock market. If you know how to chart, you come over here and you tell yourself, okay, that was a $3 run, and then you're gonna say this entry here had about a $4.50 run, guys. Okay, now we have an additional entry that happened here, and this is where you learn how to trade and get out fast, okay, if the trade goes against you. This one went about 77 cents on SPY. Okay, if you're trading all day, this is what you would have went through. That was 90 cents there. If you held, this wouldn't have hit your stop loss, and you would have got a whole $1.39. Let's just say $1.20 there, guys. So we had 4 trades for the day. Okay, now if you tell me, well, this one is risky, okay, and that one maybe not, guys, you're playing with too much money. Okay, buy yourself a 25 delta with options on SPY and see how much it costs, especially at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Go look at what it costs, guys. It is super cheap, and so I don't want to hear that. Okay, this is not hard to do. Okay, you just need guidance, you need courses. Okay, guys, so I'm going to leave you a subscription below, guys. Okay, I'm going to leave you a link where you guys can get in for less than $1 a day on my courses, 30-day money back guarantee. Guys, if you're enjoying these videos, do me a favor, subscribe and share this video. There's a lot of people out there that need this knowledge. All right, now let's take a look at the 5-minute, guys. Sorry, before we go there, let's take a look. We had 3.13, 448. Let's just say that's about a 7.5. Then we're going to go about an 8.25. and 9. Let's just say you had $9 worth of delta moves that could have helped you out today, guys. You just have to be very patient. Anytime you buy a contract, it's going to turn red first and then it'll go green if you're using the proper tools. All right, let's go to the 5 minute. All right, here's our 5 minute chart, guys. Okay, you see the entry was here, another entry there for a put, exit up here. Okay, one thing I wanted to point out, guys, I should have pointed this out at the beginning of the video. Okay, you want to mark off your support and resistance right away during the day, especially in the first hour of your day trading. So we had support here, so you understand where the stock, when it comes down, might have support, which it did right in this area. Okay, the first resistance was in the first 5 minutes. You saw it came up and then it banged its head and started going down, and eventually you had the cloud flip, and then we went past resistance, guys. That's a powerful move. So always remember, if you had resistance and you go above it, okay, you're going to see a nice move up, and that's what happened here. Now if you're on the 5 minute, which I recommend highly, guys, okay, if you're going to be on the 2 minute, make sure you have a lot of practice. Paper trade it first. Okay, you see I've marked off my box. I'm not trading the first half hour. This is my move up on the 5 minute, guys. That was a $2.75 move. If I enter on this cloud flip and I got down here, this is $4, guys. So now we're talking about almost $7 move. Okay, and again, here was the cloud entry. The cloud actually flipped and turned green, and you had small moves here, 59 cents. If you caught this one up here, that was $1. But let's just stick with this one, because if I see these double wicks, guys, I'm gonna get out. I'll take 50 cents. Okay, you buy a 50 delta, you're gonna make $25, maybe, or $40 on that move, guys. So total for the day on the 5 minute, we're looking at about $6.50 move, guys. Okay, actually no, 7.25. Sorry. All right, so this game of day trading, you have to be patient, guys. If you enter here and you get out here and you call it a day, cool, go to the beach, guys. A lot of people do this. They get out and they go do their day, okay, and then they come day trade the next day. Okay, other people stick around and they want to catch this. Okay, they want to catch it. Sometimes it stops here. It only goes 50% of this move, which I cover in my courses, guys. Fibonacci is very simple to figure out, but when it does this, it's a nice payday, guys. Okay, now I'm going to cover some other stocks because I want you guys to understand what's going on with the stock market. So number one thing you always want to do, and never ever forget this, is look left, guys. That's a famous saying in the stock market. I'm going to show you right now what I mean by that. All right, this is a 30-minute time frame, guys, and if you look at the drop we've had, okay, right in this area, okay, if you would have entered here, got out down here, or got out down there, you were looking at about an $8 move, guys, in about 2 days. Okay, so the fact remains right now that we are still headed down. Okay, yesterday they did this. Okay, they got to this bottom. Okay, from up here, that was about a $6 drop, and then they try to fill the gap back up so that they can continue and go above there, and the bears wouldn't have it. Now I'm going to show you guys something that I think is super important. When you join Bullring, guys, you get this indicator for free. Let me show it to you. All right, this is my bull bear control. Tells me who is in charge, guys, when it comes to volume. And one of the things I told my team in the Bullring, guys, is who do you think is in charge right now? If we look at this indicator right down here, we see it clicked on, and now we know that the bears are in charge, and they crossed right in here. Check that out. You see that line cross above the green, and they kept going up. And this is where the the bulls started to flatten out. They try to make a run up, and then they flatten out, and you can see it there. Okay, and you can see each day, no matter what happens, okay, we had a dip here, but no matter what happens, these guys are winning most of the battles now. The bears are not stopping, guys. They're shorting this market, and I'm hoping for this line right here pretty soon. See that line? Okay, I want the tomorrow's to go past that. Okay, so this indicator tells you a lot. So if you were thinking of buying or selling, okay, this indicator helps me with confirmation, and I can see right on the side. Okay, I can't get this. Let me try that again. All right, let me use my electric purple rain line. Okay, so you see the volume here, okay, compared to that label number, guys. Okay, that's a big difference in orders. Okay, so when you have this indicator, and we can put it on any stock, okay, it tells me who's winning, who's losing. Okay, very simple for me, especially if I'm going to take a bigger trade. I look to this for confirmation. Okay, on the 4 hour, guys, I always teach mark off some of your major support areas, and you guys can see that we just fell through a lot of this support, and we can continue to go there. SPY found support here at the 499 area, 498. Okay, came down and then it started to bounce up. I don't think, and I'm not convinced that it's going to stay here. Okay, in the morning, let's take a look at this. I'm going to draw you guys a little path. Let's go through this again. All right, so we're here, guys, and we found resistance. Okay, the only chance they have is to come back down here on a major level, hit that support, and start going up. Okay, now another scenario that they could have, guys, is, and let me make this a little bigger so you understand what might happen tomorrow. Okay, now for me it doesn't matter because I'm just going to use my clouds, guys. I'll wait for the move. Okay, if it's a volatile move, then I don't get in because it's hard to buy your options and then try to get in. I don't chase. Okay, I've gotten burned in the past when I was a rookie. All right, so then we might see, instead of them coming back down, okay, they're going to just take off right off the bat. Okay, and then just go, and they're going to either hit this resistance and come back down and go above it and try to bounce off of it. Okay, that would be their bullish move, and try to get over this 506 area. Okay, or they can just take off, like I said, go back a little bit, right, a little pullback, and then they're going to hit their heads here, and then they'll start going down again, and they have no other choice but to sell off. Okay, and then we'll see the move down to about 490, like I said before. So make sure you guys understand these moves. Okay, this is very, very bearish, guys. I'm going to show you the bear indicator on the 4 hour. All right, guys, see what I see? It is nothing but a huge, gigantic red line. Okay, we are seeing a little bit of decline in the volume, but we are seeing the same thing for the bulls. Okay, but this tells me, look at that separation. Okay, we got a huge separation with these guys, and if I go into the history, you can see that they're just killing it. They're just letting them buy the dips, guys, on the way down, and the bears are totally in control of the market right now. So let's figure out what's going on with Microsoft, because Microsoft is the one that's going to push us up or push us down. All right, here we go with Microsoft, guys. Microsoft just came off. This is their last rising wedge they had, and of course our implied move, guys, we always look at the charts and say, okay, what is the next move when it's going to get out of that wedge and how far down? We measure our implied move. We come over here, guys, and we say 407. Okay, you guys go back and look at some of my videos. I called out 407. Okay, Microsoft is the biggest market cap, so that means that Microsoft is going to move everybody up or down. All right, these are the next major support areas for Microsoft, guys, and you see Microsoft came down and broke through one of them. They might hit their head on it tomorrow and then continue on the way down. Microsoft's ATR is about, I believe, $4 to $5. So from 404, we can see them hit about 399 area tomorrow, guys. Now, if it gets really bad with what everything is going on. Netflix is kind of spitting up their lunch in the after hours. They reported earnings. We can see them make a bigger move, maybe $7 or $8 off their normal. Okay, so for now, Microsoft is headed down. It's going to pull SPY with it. This is why I said 490 for SPY in my other video. Okay, now can we see them take off from here and go up? They have to bounce off of the support. Okay, and they could fill this gap. Okay, now when you see all this, tell me who's going to buy Microsoft to take it all the way up right now. This is normal stuff, guys. This is healthy for the market. Microsoft continues to fall. Okay, how far is it going to fall? Well, I'm glad you asked, guys. I'm leaving you a link below. I've got some courses. Fibonacci will tell you the truth, and you guys will learn what a true healthy pullback is in the stock market. Happens all the time. Okay, Microsoft will go back up. Okay, for now it's in a downtrend, and just be very careful with trying to buy long shares right now, even long calls, guys. I can teach you how to hedge. If you decide I want to do it now, I can teach you how to protect that. Okay, so hope this video helps, guys. Please share it out. Okay, until the next video, wishing you guys a green day tomorrow.